This is their first gift sub in the channel.
Hello? Hello? Hello, hello, hello. Long time no see. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Wow.
Made from Chaos, thank you for the 31 months. What's up, guys?
2 streams pog.
I think it's probably like the same people.
Real Oogle is a new sub.
I just saw you. This feels, yeah, it's been this so weird. It's been so long.
Humpelek subbed for 4 months.
Real Oogle, thank you for the sub. Humple, thank you. Jalen, thank you.
Subbed for 63
He said, the
months.
heck? What the heck? Danza, thank you for the 63 months.
Link has subbed for 4 months. Peapog, wow.
There are 2 new people. Try to find them. Hestica.
Wow.
Space Camp sucks subbed
Space.
for 16 months.
Thank you very
She's
much.
milking us without consent.
That's crazy to say that. Never saw you before. Hello. Welcome to the channel. What's up?
Subbed for 34 months.
Thank you. Camera seems high def. What?
Wow.
Does it?
Cloak Took subbed for
This is a
13
Logitech
months.
webcam. But I'm glad that you think that.
Wow.
I'm glad you're happy with this. I was joking. Okay? Unnecessary, Victor.
Wow.
Is this a Google Meet? You know what? Maybe I shouldn't have gone live on my channel. What the hell? What is your problem? Yeah, this is where I take meetings. Is that a problem? At least I don't have a freaking background blur on, imagine. "2020 Zoom vibes." Have I never gone live here on this channel? Probably not. Have I ever been live here on my channel? I'm here live on the Alveus channel every single week.
Wow.
Semi-CO subbed for 16 months.
Flood repairs? This feels like a Zoom class.
Wow.
What?
Dionysus 1911 subbed for 74 months. You.
Maybe.
Wow.
Casey is weird subbed for 10 months.
Does that help? Do we need to raise our hand to talk? Yes. That didn't help at all. Okay. I will not be reading any of your chat messages unless you raise your hand. Bruh, is this a virtual court appearance? Guys, I'm gonna be honest, I don't understand what the big problem is. I feel like it's not that bad. I will admit, it's not like a desktop setup, and maybe it looks like I'm in a cubicle, because I kind of am. Lording Blue said, I don't have a question. Okay, put your hand down then. Can I go to the bathroom? Yes. You're a grown adult. Go to the bathroom. How did your tweet get 300k likes? I don't know. My alt Twitter keeps going viral, and it's not monetized, and I can't do anything with the virality, and it's always something that's not funny or makes me look bad. It's like the least funny thing I've ever said in my life, that cat tweet. Pubix Cube, thank you so much for the 11 months. Skin looks amazing. Thank you. That's because we're on a Logitech and we're streaming in like 720p. Spence, thank you for the 64 months. Okay, where are the monkeys? Great question. Great question. We are going to do a Marmoset enclosure reveal soon. But before we do that, I'm going to do show and tell. And you might not know what that is. Some of you know what it is, some of you do not. Because I've never done it on this channel before, because I do it on the Alveus channel every single week. If you guys are not following the Alveus Sanctuary channel, what the heck are you doing? Like, what the heck are you doing? We are going to do show and tell today on my channel, and then we're going to swap over the backpack, and we're going to do the Marmoset enclosure reveal, and then we're going to raid into Alveus for a chats with the Marms in their new enclosure, and it's going to be a lot of fun. But show and tell first. Are you ready? I need to pop out this chat. How do I do that? Non-mod settings. Pop out chat. I'm a genius. I'm a genius, I won't lie. Yay! Can I get a chat phone with or alerts? That's Connor. I'm live on my channel.
Hello. Hi. Hi. Hi.
He's scared of you.
First time being on a big screen.
Ew, stop. I just don't have a feed. Where's freaking show and tell?
People pug wow.
Thank you.
Subbed for 13 months.
L-Source, thank you. How's it going, guys? How's it going? How you doing? Pretty good, pretty good. Good, smile. Why is everyone saying penis? Cause it's an emote of Connor's face. Can't complain. Good. Chillin'. Thanks. Cyberdust, thank you for the prime case. He's weird. Thank you. Alastra, Logan, Cloaked Oak, Tuniper. Thank you guys so much. All right. So, any upcoming collabs? Wouldn't you like to know, Weather Boy? Okay. No. There aren't. Our next scheduled collab is in January. Okay, I'm going to show you show and tell now. This is show and tell. If you have not seen it before, it's a segment that I do every week on the Alveus Sanctuary channel. Normally, I don't do it here, right? And so we're going to go through it, and I'm going to show you guys what it is because it's fun and fresh, and you should know that I'm streaming on the Alveus channel once a week doing this. It is a community hour bank on the Alveus Sanctuary channel. We have accumulated almost 35,000 hours, and it's all people doing things that are helping our planet. These are all the locations that people have posted from where they're doing things to help our planet. Like, look at this. Found birds, visiting an AZA zoo or WAZA zoo, some wildlife photography. What, South Africa? Local wildlife in South Africa. Teaching us about their wildlife, checking them out. Natural History Museum visit where people are learning. Amazing, amazing, fun and fresh. Cool. So I'm gonna show you this week's submissions to show and tell. That is the gist. It's pretty freaking cool, and we're almost at 35,000 hours. This is one of the ways that we quantitatively track like our impact at Alveus. Cool? All right, here we go. First of all, we've got the gang goes to the safari park from Beauregard and Escondido. Logan, Donkus, and I went to the safari park, San Diego Zoo. We walked most everything except the desert part, Arboretum, because it was hot. First time seeing the park. It's impressive. Bonsai Garden was one of my favorite parts. Cool! No, this is not a freaking Zoom meeting. I'm sharing my screen. Can you guys all see my screen? These are great photos. No, Sandcat, he looks pissed. Spider. Wow! Wholesome, fun time. They do have cool bonsais. They're very expensive, I heard. Cute! Cute. Alveus crew. Amazing. Love it. Beauregard, thank you. San Diego Zoo Alveus Chat Meetup 2025 from Beauregard. Met up at the San Diego Zoo again before TwitchCon. This time we had a bigger group. What the frick? Why is Alveus having a community meetup and you guys didn't tell Alveus about it? I guess, how would you do that? This is so cute. This is so cute. Aww. Pink Katie did. So this was pre-TwitchCon, Alveus community meetup at the San Diego Zoo, and they all learned together. How freaking fun and wholesome and amazing. Thank you for sharing. I need a name for my roof cactus from Samantha. Life in the desert is weird. Leaves are dying and falling, but flowers are finally blooming, and I got a second roof cactus. Wow, very nice. Chat, what should we name the roof cactus? Look. Oh, wait, this is the OG roof cactus. Apologies. This is the second roof cactus. We got Mickey twice for some reason. Oh, because of the other. Okay, no, sorry. Mickey's the first one. This one's Rufus. Thank you for your contributions. Samantha, love it. Good luck to Rufus. Drawing Alveus animals from Sarah in Toronto. Sketched some of the animals from the live cams. Also watched Famous Last Words of Jane Goodall interview and saw the supermoon. Cool. Dutch said call it prick. Okay. Supermoon? Wow, cute. Fan art of the live cams. This is so... Wow, that's a good toast. That's very, very good. Oh my... Chunky Winnie. Proportional. These are amazing. These are amazing. Sarah, thank you so much. Guys, doing art that's related to our planet or related to Alveus is show and tell worthy activity. You can show us your art as well on here. And you can submit show and tell on the Alveus channel by doing command show and tell or command submit or something. Elephant seal migration. Sergeant Jams in California. Smelly, thank you for the 21 months. Took my friend who was visiting to see the migrating elephant seals at the Año Nuevo State Park. They're only juveniles, but I'm planning to return during peak breeding season when there's thousands plus deer and pelicans. Wow, that is a great picture. You can submit your show and tell post there. Other show and tell things that you can submit are like if you go out and do a trash cleanup, or if you volunteer at like a nature center or a zoo or a wildlife rehab center or something. You can go on a walk and just like take pictures of the bugs and plants and stuff that you see that you think are cool just to show us if that's something that you'd like to do. Envirothon from Kylie. Spent the day outside learning about trees and aquatic wildlife and how to ID them. I have 2 more practices till the big day. Love that you did that, Kylie. Thank you for sharing. And 5 hours to our hour bank because Kylie went outside all day and learned how to ID plants. A trip to the local nature park, spring and summer from Juju. Wanted to wait to post my photos until I had a collection. I've enjoyed spending more time outside and watching how nature behaves over the seasons. I'm appreciating insects more, even have jumping spider friends. Glad to have found this community. Can't wait for more. German iris bloom, wicked. This is awesome. I love that. PJE just linked you a page of things that you can do for show and tell. Slay, merch. Love it. Love that. We got a doggy. Amazing. We got a ranger station. Amazing. Nature center. Spidey. Cosmo. Cicada. Darky. Butterfly. Snake. Hibiscus. That's looking good. Amazing. Juju, thank you for sharing. Yay for being outside. San Diego Zoo, another San Diego Zoo from Fernando. First time show and tell, always been a lurker, wanted to contribute though. Been wanting to go to San Diego Zoo for my birthday, so I went with my family, had a wonderful time. Everyone wanted to go back, so we all ended up buying passes. That's awesome. Hooray. Shout out San Diego Zoo Wildlife Alliance. Shout out lurkers. There's a red panda, there's elephant. Harpy eagle. Nice. Nice. Fernando. Love it. San Diego Zoo Safari Park from Fernando. Okay, this is a second post with more pictures. Oh, this is the safari park. So Fernando and family went to the zoo and then went to the safari park. Oh, that's great, toucan. Cool. Yeah, totally different. Totally different facilities, but both very cool. Love that. Sea-Base Aquarium at Disney World from Darbarb in Florida. Pleasantly surprised to find out that Epcot at Disney World has AZA accredited aquarium. It was beautifully done, 2 large tanks and small ones. Work with manatees to rehab and release. Oh, I did not know this. Eel. Wicked. Wicked. Manatee. Cool. Marino. Interesting critters from Nick in Arizona. Found interesting bugs hiking around farms and trails. Guys, it could be... Geez, that's a huge freaking guy. It's as easy as going outside and just taking pictures of things that you see and then posting for show and tell. I went outside. 1 hour. Dope. Counting white-formed tiger butterfly from Finn in Spain. Cool. Me and a few colleagues and friends did a count of Danis crisipus alcipus in El Hondo Natural Park in Spain. Cool. The alcipus form is a phenotype originally from West Africa, which arrived here in Spain in 2014 and 2016. We were counting the individuals found versus the regular original form. Okay, scientist. Counting butterflies. Love it. Cute. Amazing. Amazing. Great job. Southern Ontario macros from Benny. We got a macro photographer chat. I spent my first week in August camping in Ontario. It's always fun finding new species when traveling the shores. And the shores of the Great Lake offer incredible biodiversity. Look at these photos. Benny took these photos. Like what? Scuttle, thank you for the prime. Thank you so much. Wow. Wow. Thank you. Parallel. Thank you.
Parallel Nights is a new sub.
Wow. Wow. Dude, these are so good. Snake. Aw. Skink. Sorry. Jumping spider. Cute. We have some very talented macro photographers in the Alveus community.
Wow.
Yes. That's a great photo. Thank you for gifting. Wow. Yes, I am live right now. But what's up?
Did you want to move the arms like right at 2, or do you want to just like radio when you're like 15 to 20 minutes out?
Yeah, I'll radio y'all.
Sweet. Dope.
Whoa, wait, cool. Under UV light. What the heck? How often do you do show and tell? Every Friday on the Alveus Sanctuary channel. Hi, Dan.
Hi, sorry.
You're good. Common Marauder. Robert, I love Robert flies. So cute.
I should just stay on.
Amazing. Amazing. Benny, these are awesome photos as always. Penguin, thank you. Twycross Zoo from Far Cryer. Here's my local zoo. Not sure how they do conservation, but I know they breed endangered species. Ah, okay, cool. Tamarins, a giraffe, flamingos, a giraffe. Cool. Not familiar with that one. Recent trip to Portugal, Far Cryer in Portugal. Trip to Portugal a few years back. Thought I'd share a photo of this big guy. That is that's a big guy. That's a big spider. Thank you. Thank you for the bits. I gotta change that bit alert. It's so stupid.
Any plans for holiday Alveus merch? Any plans for holiday Alveus merch?
Thank you. Yes, there are plans for Alveus holiday merch. We are gonna do holiday sweaters again, like embroidered holiday sweaters. I actually just got the final drawings today. So yeah, it'll be awesome. Crew necks. Embroidered cotton crew necks. My journey so far from Dr. Tortoise. Been watching Alveus content since it started, and now I've left college. During this, I did my work placement at a small center with birds of prey. Once I left college, I was offered an internship and accepted, where I've learned a whole lot. I'm now planning off a trip to Africa to help with conservation work. What? What? That's freaking awesome. Hooded vulture. Bald eagle. Turkey vulture? Wait, this is awesome. Aww. Skunk. Skunk. Seriama. A black vulture. Oh, baby turkey vulture. Wow. That's awesome. Congratulations on your new internship. I love that. I'm so happy for you. That's so cool. Thanks for sharing. Reading week birding trip and bird photography from HRX in China. Went on a day trip with friends on Sunday to Guangzhou to see the raptor migration, forest birds, as well as a northern boobook and collared scops owl that were spotted in a park 12 new lifers, but forest birds are such a pain in the neck literally to spot and photograph. So when this chatter says lifers, they mean the first, like 12 new species. That's their first time seeing it in their lives. So they have like life lists, like a Pokedex. Birders have this like life list where they put new species every time they see a new species in this like Pokedex. So 12 new lifers for this guy's bird Pokedex. Love this. Cool. HRX reveal. What up? Wow. Wow, that's crazy. Whoa. I've never seen this bird. Great barbet. Eurasian hobby. Oriental honey buzzard. Wow. I haven't seen any of these. Crested serpent eagle. What a sick name. You guys want to see a special guest? Wow, look at this. Whoa. Whoa, birding in China. What the hell? That's freaking sick. HRX, what a sick show and tell. Thank you. Come here. Come. Come on. Come on. It's okay. Come on. Come on. Look who's here, chat. Gidge. This is Gidget. Oh. Oh. This is Gidget. She's very nice. This is Gidget's foot. It's very nice. She's all grown up. She's huge. Oh, big edge. Big edge. Yeah. Today, Gidget sat with me while I ate my lunch, and she had no alternative agenda. She just wanted to sit there while I ate it. You going? You coming back up? Cookie. Yeah. Yeah. Gidget. Okay. Okay, bye. All right. That's a cool show and tell post. Shout out. I love that. Hike through Smile Mountain from Celeste in Canada. Me, my brother, and my partner went on a 3-hour, 7-kilometer walk through Smile Mountain near Montreal. Aww. How freaking cute. Celeste reveal. Yay for hiking. Oh, cute. What a beautiful walk. Shout out Canada. Hiking is a great show and tell post. Love that. Conservation volunteering abroad from Fancy in New Zealand. You guys are all over the world. It's my last year studying in New Zealand. I'm from LA, and a couple times a month I go to the beach to help collect data on man-made nests for fairy penguins. I can't share photos of the penguins in the nest boxes for their protection, but I always walk by plenty of other lovely sites along the way. Wow, what a freaking cool job. Cool data collection. This is New Zealand? Whoa. I've never been to New Zealand. Monarch. Wow. Wicked. That's awesome. Conservation volunteering abroad. Sick show and tell. Sick show and tell. Nature walk at Brazos Bend State Park from Amber in Texas. Took our newly adopted rescue dog to Brazos State Park for a picnic and a nature walk. Saw plenty of bugs and alligators. Yay, enriched. This dog is freaking enriched. Love that for this dog. This is beautiful. Whoa, gator. Sick. Gator. Little guys. Amazing. Amazing. Love that, Amber. Visiting zoo, Tierpark Strohen in northern Germany by Humpelhack. Visited a local zoo. Lots of open enclosures and free free-roaming birds with an emphasis on species protection. Also had the chance to be part of a bird of prey show and hold and feed a Harris hawk. Strurhen? I'm sorry, what? Strurhen. Blue and gold macaw. Tico in Germany. Tico. Scream o'clock. Oh, cute. Arctic fox. Arctic fox. Chickens. Whoa. Stompy. This is an ostrich. Stompy. Actual Stompy. Eating a leaf. Tiny Stompy. Dude. What a cute little baby. Wow. Cute. Sorry. Northern Lights Wildlife Shelter from Nicole in Canada. Northern Lights Wildlife Shelter does an open house once a year to raise money and do education on animals native to northern British Columbia, Canada. All are releasable. Facility is super cool because it's the only place in the world that does grizzly bear rehab for wild release. I didn't know anyone did grizzly rehab for release. That's crazy. Wow, that's nuts. I can't even imagine. Squirrel. Raccoon. Cute little freaking bear. Bears are so cute. Baby moose. Fox. Stoat. Love it. Cute. All right, last 10 here. Microscope time from Amelia in the UK. Did some ID work. What time is it? Oh, we're good. Did some ID work at uni learning how to use pathway identification keys. Use specimens from pan traps, which would have otherwise been thrown away. Wait, what? What? ID work, pathway identification, use specimens from pan traps, which would have otherwise been thrown away. Neat. Okay, Amelia, the freaking scientist. Wicked. Wow. Beetle. Love that. Cool. Nature walk and impromptu trash haul from KZ Riff in San Francisco. Wanted to go on a walk / bug hunting at Golden Gate Park since I've been working a lot. I brought 2 of those dog poop bags, so couldn't fit a lot since I didn't think I was going to do a cleanup. Definitely going back soon with a bigger bag. Okay, San Francisco. We got a squirrel, named him Craig. Love that. We got a flower. Weird he didn't name the flower. Turtle, named him Jim. Ducks. Weird he didn't name all of them. Saw a lot of mushrooms. Trash haul. Good job, Caden. Trash haul. W, Caden. Snacks. Nice. Nice. Very nice. Taking the trash to TwitchCon. Or taking the train to TwitchCon. Sorry. Beauregard. I was fortunate enough to get to take the train from LA to San Diego and back for TwitchCon. It was a beautiful 3-hour ride, kind of affordable. Wow. 25 coach, one way. Here's some of my favorite nature shots. Left side of the train equals seaside. Whoa, that's so sick. That's so fun. I love that. W public transit. Wow, it looks like a really awesome ride, actually. Ladybugs from Marty the Milkman in Ohio. I've been terrified of bugs my entire life. This year I started getting more comfortable thanks to Maya and Alveus. This is the first time I've willingly let a bug crawl on me. So cute. Oh, this is a great gateway bug. It's so cute. Looks like gooseberry. Yeah, ladybugs are a good bug, a good gateway bug here. I'm happy for you. W propaganda. Trip to Monroe, Michigan from Anna. Me and my mom went to Monroe in September. Second time staying at this Airbnb. Went kayaking in Lake Erie. It was finding trash and grabbing it. What I thought was a COVID mask was a dead fish. Oh. Okay, we got an egret. We got a grebe. Flock of grebes. Night heron, yeah. High-billed grebe. Double-crested cormorant. Cute. My mom wanted a photo for a dating profile. Slay. Slay, Anna's mom. This is a fire photo. Makes you look adventurous and fun and awesome. I love that for you guys. I hope you had fun. Halloween at the Alligator Farm from Hannah in Florida. Spent the day at St. Augustine's Alligator Farm, AZA certified and part of a SAFE program. I'd never heard of it before last week, but it's a wonderful facility doing great work. Sorry in advance, I uploaded the pictures out of order. We got live enrichment, lemur painting. Incredible. No bits and bobs that aren't supposed to be in here whatsoever. Just paint and canvas. That's talent. Stompy. Not Stompy. This is a cassowary. It's a ratite as well, though. Stompy slay. Gators. Ooh, vulture. Amazing. Snapping turtle. Painting. So cool. Cape vulture. Painting. Hooded vulture. Amazing. Beautiful. Amazing. These are great pictures. Refill store from Popped Hominy in Wisconsin. Had a visit to my local refill store. This is a great show and tell. Bring my loud, clanky bag of glass bottles, usually old food containers, and restock on essentials like deodorant, toothpaste, dishwasher pods, laundry detergent, etc. Love being able to support local and reduce packaging waste along the way. Dude, refill stores are so sick. If you guys have refill stores near you, it's actually so... Like, you bring in your own bottle, and then you just, like, fill up bulk supplies. Like, look how sick this is. Giant barrels of dish soap. And then you use less packaging by bringing in and reusing containers, like glass containers. Yeah, so sick. So sick. My time as a zookeeper apprentice in a small Danish rescue. Planet Maple. I'm from Denmark, currently studying at a zookeeper zoo. Recently had 3 weeks at a small rescue in the northern part of Denmark. Learned so much about mostly Scandinavian nature and conservation. Also how to care for animals who can't use enrichment, how to care for animals who can't use the enrichment they would in the wild. Wicked. Wicked! Cute! Dude, I love basset hounds. I think they're so cute. W eats... Who's getting all this freaking bread? What's going on? Hello, chameleon. Hello, snail. Hello, rainbow lorikeets. Cute. Oh. Alpaca. Coati. Yum. That's awesome. Planet Maple, good for you. Studying at a zookeeper zoo. Welcome to the freaking keeper world. I hope you love it. I love that. What up, Marcus? Marcus, welcome to Show and Tell. Surely Marcus will be submitting his nature-related activities like trash cleanups and volunteering at zoos and going on hikes and sharing his native local wildlife with us on the Alveus Sanctuary channel. Contributing to our hour bank where we collect hours that our community has given back to our planet. Research project on off-trail hikers from Danny in New Hampshire. This is the second to last one, y'all. I worked with Pan American Trails and the U.S. Forest Service this summer and studied off-trail visitors in the White Mountain National Forest. I thought most people would go off-trail to pass another person, but really many people went off-trail onto delicate alpine vegetation to have lunch. Some guy going off-trail. Crew going up the mountain. Observation area. That's beautiful. Looks like a pretty sick hike. Looks pretty sick. That's important work. Good for you. Thank you for sharing. All right, last one. Blind ass beetle from Carolyn in San Diego. Found these beetles at the beach shortly after you did streamer games, and I fed them a banana. Followed in your footsteps and fed them some fruit. Plus a hawk I saw getting bullied by some crows outside my house. Wait, this is so awesome. We got a red-shouldered hawk and some crows. Dude, they love fruits. It's Hulk. That's so awesome. Like, you saw this and you were like, wait, that's the same one? And you were like, wait, I bet they would like this fruit. And then you gave them the fruit and they started eating it. Wasn't that so... That's so fun. Is that not so fun? I love this. I love this. Sea turtles of the Outer Banks. This year's been crazy for sea turtle hatchlings. Here's one that we thought wasn't going to make it because of overwash. I'm part of 2 volunteer groups that help with their conservation and rehab. Fun fact, they're the size of an Oreo when hatched from chubby little monkey. Yay, volunteering to help baby sea turtles. That's awesome. He's amazing. Look at him go. He will make it. This is a 10-hour show and tell, y'all. 10 plus 10 hours to the hour bank. All right, and we are caught up. We are caught up. That brings us to
Wow.
almost 35,000 hours from our community. Almost 35,000 hours from all of these locations. Over 1,000 locations around the world. 84 countries. We have got show and tell posters from 84 countries doing stuff for our planet. How cool is that? So freaking cool. I love that. Thank you guys for sharing. Again, I usually do this segment on the Alveus channel, but I do it on the Alveus channel every Friday. So if you're interested in posting show and tell and me reviewing your show and tell, I would love to see what you guys are doing. Trash cleanups, eating a vegetarian meal, finding a food label in a grocery store that's better for our climate, going on a walk, going on a hike, volunteering at a zoo, volunteering at a wildlife rehab center, starting nature photography or wildlife photography and taking pictures of things that you see, doing art of nature, upcycling, thrifting, all of these things. It could be anything. So it could be anything, and it could be really fun. So if you guys want to post on show and tell, please do, and I will see you on the Alveus channel for that. Okay, that is the beginning of my stream. I was about to do that on the Alveus channel. I literally went live on the Alveus channel, and I was like, why don't I just go live on my channel so more people know that we do that over there? So now that's what we did, and now more people know. We are going to swap to the backpack in just a second and start the new enclosure reveal for the marms. Okay. Maya to animal care. Doo-doo. Ten for rubber ducky. Maya to Shruti. Go ahead. I think we'll be good to bring marms up in like 15 minutes. 10-4. All right. JJW, thank you for the $100 donation for unlocking a pixel. Guys, we hit over 1,000 pixels yesterday. Ah! So crazy. Thank you so much. Thank you. So insane. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, I'm going to pee, and then we're going to swap over to the backpack, and then we are going to reveal the new marmoset enclosure. I'm going to pull up the freaking Alveus. Pull up the cams so you guys can look at these, because they're freaking awesome. Look at these while I pee. Ta-da! I will return. stop streaming here?
You don't have to.
We're going outside. We're swapping to the backpack.
Okay.
Quick with it. Okay. No, I should not drink water. I'm just gonna have to pee again. Follow me, chat. Okay, everybody. Okay, everybody. Welcome to the not impromptu portion of the stream. Ooh. Okay. This is what we were going live today for originally, but now we're actually here. It's so bright out there. Yeah, it's bright out there. Yes, we're in the announcement share. Everybody, YouTube intro time, if you will. Okay, yeah, here we go. YouTube, what's up? Some of you may know that we have 2 rescued marmosets, and they are the best ever. We have Appa, who is a common marmoset, and Momo, who is a black-tufted marmoset. And Appa and Momo were rescued from Appa and Momo were rescued here. Oh, when were they rescued here? In 2023? What year were they rescued here? Cut that.
100%.
Huh?
For 100%.
Excellent news. I have 6 minutes before I head over there.
Do you want Marm's kill him?
Yeah.
Okay.
December 2022. Okay. Our marmosets were rescued here in December of 2022, and originally somebody bought them online to be their pets in the city of Austin. So this guy went online, he was like, I want a pet monkey, and he purchased the 2 of them, and he didn't know how to take care of them. So they were in this little cage in this guy's house, and he didn't feed them the right things, and they didn't have enough access to sunlight. So they had metabolic bone disease because they weren't getting the nutrition that they needed. Appa had very little use of his back legs because of this metabolic bone disease. Momo had really bad dental disease, and so Momo's had the majority of his teeth removed because they were rotting out because he wasn't eating the right things. And they also had vitamin D deficiencies because they didn't have any access to sunlight. So they came to us with a variety of problems and were rehabilitated here at Alveus. Now they are very, very healthy, and we're very excited for them. And we built this awesome enclosure so they can live outside. They also have an inside climate-controlled space that they're able to go into when they want to. But now they're here, and we have them to teach people about the exploitation of primates and other exotic animals in the pet trade. So they have a very, very important job here at Alveus, and we love them so much. And we have this awesome enclosure that really was awesome. I mean, you guys have probably seen the monkey enclosure on collabs or on our live cams. It was really great. But because you guys are so supportive of Alveus and our operations, we thought we could make it even better. So that's what we did. We spent about a week revamping the marmoset enclosure, or over a week, huh? Maybe like 2 weeks. Revamping the marmoset enclosure. We have improved it. We have added perching to it. We've added new ropes to it. We've added new climbing spaces, new hides, new camera. Lots of really, really cool features. And so today, the marmosets have been inside while we've been out there rebuilding their enclosure and making it new and beautiful for them. And today, we will be bringing them out to their new enclosure, so you guys will get a Marm enclosure. MTV, welcome to the Marm crib, and you guys will get to see the marmosets enjoy their new enclosure for the first time today. We are very, very excited to get them back out there. They've done pretty okay inside in their temporary setup, but they are ready to get back outside again, and I think our animal care staff is also ready for them to get back outside again. So that's the plan today. Makes sense? Fun? And then Also, we have to give a big shout out to Dr. Julie, who is a primatologist who has been an awesome resource for us here at Alveus. She has physically sent us a bunch of stuff that we can use for the marms. She has given us endless advice, and she's just like a really, really awesome friend that we have here. Dr. Julie came out here physically to help us rebuild the new enclosure, so she gave us a bunch of advice and ideas on what could make their lives even better and improve their welfare even more. And so we're really grateful for that. And we are going to be raiding, after this stream, I will be raiding into the Alveus channel, which is not news. I raid into the Alveus channel every single time I stream. But today, we will be raiding from my channel into the Alveus Sanctuary channel. And on the Alveus channel today, there will be a Chat Chats. For those of you that don't know, Chat Chats is a segment on the Alveus stream where we bring in an expert, and we have a live cam on, and that expert has a microphone. So you guys can ask them any questions that you want about what they're an expert at. So we have an entomologist named Evan who comes on for Chat Chats, and you guys look for bugs and people can ask Evan bug questions. And today there will be a special Chat Chats with Dr. Julie where you guys can ask her questions about primates, about marmosets, about tamarins, and she can answer your questions because she's really awesome, and that'll be a lot of fun. So we're gonna raid into a special primate Chat Chats on the Alveus channel after stream today, so you have a whole day of monkey stuff. Cool? Sound good, everybody? Sound good, sound good, sounds good. Today is the best day ever. Yeah.
Can you just say welcome to or hey YouTube again? Just like the.
You want me to redo the intro?
Just the hey intro. Yeah. Just the first little hey YouTube.
Okay. YouTube, what's up? Welcome to our introducing marmosets to their new enclosure video. Like and subscribe.
Yeah.
Sure. Or alternatively, YouTube, what's up? Welcome to the new marmoset enclosure reveal. Like and subscribe, or else. Okay, that's option 2. Good luck, Chandler. Okay, you guys ready to go get the marmosets? I like the little threat. I think that's good. I think a little threat is good sometimes. Right, Gidge? She said, I think a little threat is good sometimes.
I don't care either way. What's your internet preference? Okay.
All right. I don't have a walkie, and I probably should. You can stay there. I'll just grab it. Walkie, walkie,
Oh yeah.
walkie.
Keys.
Keys. How come?
Because it is like there are marmosets in there, so there's no escape. I left a little short ladder in there, so you can bring it in there. You can point to all the things. You can actually reach it.
Thanks, Connor. Yes, hello.
Hello. We are still crating up the boys in the nut house, so we're gonna be a few minutes.
10-4. Okay. You guys want to see the emus? Wait! We're not going to see the emus. We're going to see the reptiles. Okay, they're crating the marmosets. Everybody stand by. Welcome to the reptile room, everybody. Noodle? Cool thing about snakes, you guys know how snakes shed their skin to grow. One way that you can tell that they're about to shed is it starts to look like they're blind. This is called being blue or in the blue. Or Noodle is currently blue right now. See how it kind of looks like she's blind? Her eye will get more and more cloudy until she's fully ready to shed. And then she will shed all of her skin. Fun fact of the day. Now you know how to tell if a snake is going to shed. Pretty cool. That's your Noodle fact of the day. Toaster strudel, everybody. Hi, bud. Toast is a blue-tongued skink. This is where Toast lives. Some of y'all probably only see these guys on collabs. I don't know. Like, if you're not watching the Alveus cameras all the time, which I know not all of you are, you don't see Toast in his enclosure. This is what Toast's enclosure looks like. It has a bunch of native Australian plants because Toast is from Australia, which is really cool. Toast also has a new gate here that was sent to us in the P.O. box, shout out. And this is so Toast can be let out because sometimes he wants to go in the critter cave and he's not allowed. Hey.
Can you straighten that camera?
Can I straighten the camera?
This one.
Yeah.
Get the leaf out of the way.
Yeah.
Thank you. I'll take that off my to-do list. Appreciate it.
Sure. Toast. Come here. Toast. Would you like to come out? You want to come out? We like to give Toast the option to come out. So when you guys see Toast for collabs, you just see me carry him out, right? But our animal care staff actually, before collabs, they come over and they target Toast out of the enclosure with a target so that he's voluntarily coming out, so we're not just like going in his house and grabbing him. So this is how Toast voluntarily comes out of his enclosure. Look at. Show him what you got. You can slide. He can slide. Come on, buddy. Slide. He's stun locked. Would you like to come down? Bro is lagging. Anyway, we want all of the you don't want to come out? Okay. Oh. Okay, he doesn't want to come out. Okay, that's fine. See, that's so valid. That's so fine. That's fine. We want all of the collabs and animal experiences on collabs to be voluntary, right? Like, we only want our animals to be part of collabs if they want to participate. And so things that you guys don't see, and one of the things that I think is really cool, especially with reptiles, voluntary handling of reptiles is very, very new, right? And I'm really excited that our team has been working on that. Toast is really, really awesome at target training. So they've got a target with a little red ball on it, and Toast will tap the target with his nose, and then he'll get a treat for that. And before collabs, like 30 minutes before collabs, an animal care staff will come in here, target Toast out, yeah, and so he'll come out for it. I would show you target training, but I don't have anything to feed Toast, I guess. Snakes can do target training, yeah, in theory. It's a lot harder though because snakes eat so infrequently. So it's not something you can like. Do you want to come out? What do you think? Can I get you a freaking less food motivated? What if I gave you a snack? Where's your target? I don't know. You guys might have to watch an Animal Care Chats to see Toast target, but he's very good at it. Take my word for it. Mia's very chatty. Yeah, Toast came out yesterday. I hung out with him yesterday on the floor, and he walked around, and it was awesome. Do you want to come out? Beep, 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 beep. No, he does not want to come out. Okay. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna close it then. Boop. Beep. Bop. Bop. Do you want to come out or not? You're confusing me. Okay. All right, I'm gonna close it, Toast. I'm gonna close the door. Goodbye. I'm gonna close it. Goodbye. Also, yeah, my nails are giving bug, which is why, part of why. Oh look, who it is! It's so cute. Patchy. This is Patchy's enclosure, our ball python. So Patchy is a African species of snake. So Patchy's got some cool African plants in her enclosure. Amazing. Isn't she cute? Can I see her now? Okay, good. Patchy only has one eye, as you can see, probably. Or not see.
I could change the lens.
Oh, hi Patch. Okay, well that's the side that her eye is on. So she's got one eye on that side, but on the other side she does not have an eye. The reason that we have Patchy is because she was bred for the pet trade. People breed snakes to be all different colors, kinds of colors for the pet trade. But sometimes when you breed things for color, specifically when you breed them for color or for aesthetics, you get genetic defects. And so in Patchy's case, the genetic defect that she got was that she was born with only one eye. That made it impossible for them to sell her to pet stores because nobody wanted a snake with one eye as a pet. So that's how she ended up here. And Patchy comes out for collabs. This is also, we're really keen on doing as much voluntary participation as we can with the snakes. So, hi. Sometimes Patchy's really wants to come out. It just takes a while, you know? It's a little different than a dog that that runs up to you wagging its tail, you know? Would you like to come out? What do you think? Curious. She's moving. She's so pretty. I love Patchy. Patchy used to be this big. That big. This was Patchy's first shed. It's missing the second half, but it used to be like that. So when she got here, she was like this big. Then she grew to be this size, then this size, and now she's this size. There's a lot of snake sheds up here. It's kind of hard to tell. Oh, hi. What do you think? Patchy time. Mia is in the Mia's in the studio, if you can't tell, because the marmosets are out in the nut house right now. Mia's really good at making bird noises, like songbirds and other birds. She picks up all the native songbirds and all the native hawks and stuff, crows. That's Mia's gun. Mia also recently started coughing, which is a devastating development because people have been sick here, and so Mia's picked up on coughing, but it kind of stresses me out. Mia? Hello. Goodbye. Okay, I'm back in. I'm back in, Patchy. She came to check it out. Oh. Hi. Okay, I'm gonna close this. My God, Mia. We don't even have a fire alarm like that. Can I close it? Please? Patchy? Patchy? Okay. Oh. Amazing. Mia's in her traveling carrier right now. Mia? What are you talking about? Again, she's only in here because they're crating the marmosets right now. That's nice. You're making some nice sounds. Good job. Good job. All right. Maybe we go do an enclosure reveal without the marmosets, because they're clearly, I think they're having some problems in there. But
Swap out lenses.
oh, Space wants to swap lenses first. Mia's not with Siren because she's getting her feet treated right now. Because she's got some smooth spots on her feet. Stand by. Guys, don't panic. We're just swapping the lens. It's going to go really dark and then it's going to go really white. You have not died. And then really dark again, and now we're back. All right. Cool. Maya, do animal care?
Hi.
How's it going in there?
Appa's a little sus. We tried telling him that he's going somewhere really cool, but he doesn't speak English, so we're working on it.
Okay, I'm gonna go show them the enclosure without marms, and then I'll come back down.
Sounds great.
All right, guys, we're gonna go see the enclosure while they work on creating the monkeys. Hey, Code Veronica. Monkeys are monkeys. They're wild animals. Like Shruti just said, they tried to tell him, but he doesn't speak English, so is what it is. First up, we have Dumpy. Chicken. It's a chicken and Dumpy. It's Stompy, everybody. Noli's coming. Noli's nice chicken. The nice chicken. It's like Mom saw. Noli. Noli's been really brave lately. Noli really likes produce. So she's been coming up to say hi a lot more. Okay. Let's go see the marmoset enclosure, shall we? Shall we? Yay. We shall. So some of you have probably seen the behind the scenes process of building this enclosure on the Alveus channel. If you guys are ever interested in that kind of thing, how we actually run the sanctuary, how we build enclosures, how we take care of the animals, what they eat every day, what it's like in a day in the life of our animal care staff, follow the Alveus Sanctuary channel on Twitch. You can see all of that there. Okay, ta-da! This is their new enclosure. We're going to go through feature by feature. Feature number 1, we've had this walkway, but now there are cute little lights along the walkway. Amazing. Wow. Number 2, new door. You guys know on collabs how I say, push the lever down and then kick it when we leave the marmoset enclosure. That's very niche, and maybe you have to have watched a lot of collabs to know what I'm talking about, but that's what I say it every time, because the door was really messed up. Now we have a brand new door that was custom made by Daniel. Dan the doorman, if you will. And look, it actually just like opens and closes without you having to kick it. Shout out Point Crow. Point Crow originally sponsored this enclosure when the crows were in it. Now the marmosets are in it, but still, shout out Point Crow. Whoa, look at this. New mat in the vestibule to protect the vestibule. That's nice. I like it. I like it. All right. Oh, I guess we don't have to close that. There's nothing in here. Ta-da! Wow! New marmoset enclosure. Wow. Ooh. Ah. Cinema. Ah. So, it is the same shape and size as their last, careful with the plants. It's the same shape and size as their last enclosure, but we've made quite a few changes. They still have their platforms that they really, really like, but we have incorporated some new plants. So Lucas planted this broadleaf bamboo and some other plant. We got broadleaf bamboo in here. We've got Texas river ferns, so these guys are native. We've got some sedge grass, so this will get bushy, and there's like grasses all over. We've got a Turk's cap back here, and we've got another species of bamboo here. So the bamboo will grow up and give them more places to hide in, which is pretty fun. Also, don't worry, this is not the kind of bamboo that's invasive and will spread. We did tongue and groove board on the walls, which we think looks super, super nice. We're very excited about. We changed out all their shelving, so they have a bunch of new shelves. They still have their domes. They really like these domes. They like sleeping in them, so we kept their domes. We have new wood here. This comes from our property. So we have some oak branches and some cedar branches that we put in here, and we think it helps it look more naturalistic. I think this enclosure actually served them really, really well before this, but one of my complaints, or one of the things that I thought could use improving with the marmoset enclosure, was that it wasn't very naturalistic. We tried to incorporate more natural elements, but before they're outside, we have to be very, very careful though about how we present the marmosets and making sure that they don't look like pets. And I think being in a huge enclosure like this already helps, but making it more natural, I think, helps even more with presenting them as the wild animals that they are. Does that make sense? I didn't say that very eloquently, but you know what I mean. We have a bunch of new ropes. So we braided some of these. Some of these came like this. They have a corner net here. They have a brand new camera. So their 24/7 live cam is a new model. So they got a camera upgrade from what it was before. This camera should look better, and it has the ability to point up, or like angle up, which is pretty cool. Yeah, new live cam. That's gonna be y'all up there. They've got new platforms along the walls, more vertical space. So their platforms now go further up, which is fun. That bridge situation, the dark brown bridge, actually Cutie sent that, because I think she bought it for her cats or something at some point and then didn't use it, and so she shipped that to us. So now the marmosets get to enjoy it, which is really nice. Shout out Cutie Cinderella. And then I can show you their inside space, because that got a revamp as well. This is their inside space. You guys never see on collabs. This is where like they have disinfectant, and they have like their checklists about how to take care of the marms, or what to do, what they're doing every day in here. They've got like storage blankets and stuff. I don't know if this is interesting to you at all, but I'm showing you everything anyway. Storage, they've got a sink in here, they've got cleaning supplies in here, and then this is their inside space that they can access at any time. This is the marm's indoor space. It is climate controlled, so there's AC in here. AC and heating. Marmosets obviously are not native to Texas, they're native to Brazil, and so we need to give them the opportunity to escape the heat and escape the cold when they can, and so this is their inside room where they can do that. This whole wall was painted. We got new tongue and groove board on this side, which we think helps it look a lot more natural. We incorporated more of this rope for climbing. We've got more cedar branches from our property for climbing and for more natural elements. They've got seagrass huts. They've got new ropes. I made this rope actually. This is a 6-strand braid. Thoughts? Pretty good. Pretty good. You'll notice under here, this is a secret. This is a temperature sensor. So this way we all have this app on our phones that tells us what temperature the enclosures are at. And so it sends us a notification if it's like too hot or too cold in an enclosure. So we know to address that. W technology. Hello. Marmosets have live cam in here as well, so you guys can watch them sleeping. If I got any, this is how the marmosets access their outdoor area. They have like a little cat door situation, so they can go outside and inside through this door.
You got a new camera in here too?
Yeah, new camera inside.
It has audio in here now. It didn't have
Wicked.
audio in here before.
Hooray! Audio inside now. Other features of the inside part, they've got their water. We have new dowels now, so animal care staff can hang enrichment from these. So you guys will be able to see, like, if there's like a cup hanging or something, you can watch the marms with their enrichment. They love their little bubble windows. So we kept the bubble windows, and then they have these little like benches here so they can sit and look outside. Sometimes Papa likes to look outside the window. And then we've got other bubble windows here so they can sit and watch the outside when they want to from inside. Pretty cute. And that's their mini split. If you guys care about that, it's AC and heating. And then there's water here as well for cleaning. That's their inside space. Amazing.
I'm gonna get you a ladder so you can play the game up there.
Oh, great. Thank you. I didn't tell them about that yet. Let me know. Big news, chat. There's more. I don't know how you're gonna do this.
I got it.
They have an iPad.
Gotcha.
The marms now have their iPad mounted, so they can play game. This is very important. Daniel made this custom frame for their iPad. Amazing. Wow. Bug game.
Yeah!
Yeah! So what is the idea with Mouse on this tablet? Can she call into this tablet? Technically?
That'll be set up, yeah.
Okay.
In theory, the hope is that'll be set up so that she can just like Discord call kind of thing.
So
Like
we're gonna work on setting this up so that Iron Mouse can call the marmosets to say hi to them. They do love screens. You guys know the marms love screens, and so that's their tablet, their little iPad babies, and hopefully we can set it up so that Mouse can call in whenever she wants and say hi to the monkeys, and they'll love it. They'll love it so much. It is very high up because they like being high up because they're monkeys. But you guys will be able to see the tablet perfectly from the camera because it's mounted really high in the corner. Don't worry, we thought about that.
Oh, both cameras are now 4K.
Both cameras are now 4K. Cinema. Up there too, they have a seagrass hut, and it has a license plate on it so you know who it belongs to. Shout out Dr. Julie for that.
We got new Wi-Fi, Ubiquiti U7. So you can hear me.
Oh.
6G. No 5G here. 6G.
You hear that, chat? 6G. They've got
That mode has an endless mode. Just slide the slider and just leave it running.
they've got their dome hides over here, and as this bamboo grows, already one of them is covered by bamboo, so they have like a super top secret hide if they really want to chill out and not be seen by anybody. They can be in the super secret hide, but as the bamboo grows, they'll have 2 super secret hides, maybe even 3 one day. We shall see. On over here, they have a triangle installation, so they can play the triangle. Important. And then over here, they have a mirror, so they can see themselves, because they like mirror. But low-key, I'm gonna like go like this so that they can actually use it, because I feel like right now they can't. There we go. This way they could see themselves. Hooray. Wonderful. Mirror. W. What do you guys think? What do we think? Pretty nice. Whoop. I missed some pixel donations. 2 hours ago. Probably not. Patrick, thank you. Amelia, thank you. Unknown, thank you. JJW123 and Luna Bunny, thank you guys so much. Pixel Project 2 is up and running, which is very exciting. Shruti said the more we try, the more sus he's getting, so we're giving them a couple minutes to chill. Okay. All right, we're taking a detour segment then. Let's go. I don't know. Let's just start walking around. You guys want to see where birds of prey are at? And foxes, actually, because there's updates up here. Can you close that? You guys, nobody's seen fox stuff yet. So the foxes are getting an enclosure upgrade. From their current enclosure. We want to give them like a fox pasture, if you will. A fox forest. A fox forest. We've heard it though, yeah. So this is another. You guys just heard me do the speech with the parrot enclosure, but one thing that I think we're so grateful for and we're so proud of is the fact that we're able to constantly improve the enclosures for the animals that we've already rescued because of the funding that you guys are helping us, that you guys are providing. And we're really proud to be able to continually enrich their welfare and give them better quality lives. And so that's why we're always improving enclosures, like the marmoset enclosure, how we just did the parrot enclosure, and now the fox enclosure. We're super, super grateful for that. So thank you guys so much. And this next one is the foxes. So if you turn around here, you'll notice it looks a little different than it looks on collabs normally because the foxes are getting a fox forest. It's freaking huge, guys.
Wow.
It's huge.
Hi May 13 subbed for the first time.
Hi May, thank you. It's like huge. And here's why it's huge. One, because they deserve it and we think it'll be really great for their welfare. And two, because we don't see ourselves using the space in between like the foxes and Push Pop for a whole enclosure because it's not enough space. So we were like, all right, well, let's just take it all the way then to Push Pop. So the way that the wolf dog enclosure is set up is it's an open air enclosure, right? So it's got fencing and it's got cantilever angled fencing inside. And so that's what this fox enclosure is going to be. Watch your step. There are all these post holes here. And so these are post holes for fences. This is the short side of the enclosure and it'll just be fencing like the wolf dog fencing. So this is the short side. It's huge. It is huge. We know. And then this is the long side. Hi, Awa. Wow, Awa. This is the long side of the fox enclosure, and it's all going to connect to their existing enclosure, too. So they'll be able to be inside their enclosure where it's fully covered, and then they'll be able to hang out in the forest as well.
Althea has donated $5 to chat.
Thank you for the 5. That's massive. I know. It is massive. What do you guys think? Are you excited for the foxes? It's Awa. It's Awa. We're gonna need multiple cameras. Yeah. 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 So here's the long side. And here's the short side. Again.
Gerald donated $100 to charity.
Yo! Gerald, thank you for the $100 donation and unlocking a pixel. Thank you so much. So this enclosure is, oh, don't quote me on this. I think it's 160 long by 70 or 80 deep, I think. Somewhere around there. Massive. It's massive. Wolf dogs are over 200. I think they're like 250 or something. 220 long. It's a comparable size. It's huge. And then this is foxes. These are fun. These are so fun. What did you do? Bye. Nice for Reed to keep far away from collabs when he wants to. Yeah, totally. People are like, we'll never see them again. And if that's the case and that's what Reed wants, then I'm glad that he has the ability to do that. We shall see. We'll see. This is bird of prey enclosures back here, so there are people actively working, but I'll show you guys anyway. Might look a little different than you remember from last time. We've got 5 inside rooms that are totally framed out now. These guys move really fast. So all of these buildings are inside rooms for the birds of prey. So they'll be insulated, they'll have climate control in them, they'll have a bunch of perching. They have sand floors, so we can scoop out poop, kind of like the parrot aviary now is set up for. And yeah, it's looking like this. It's looking really, really good. This enclosure that we're standing at right now is the smallest enclosure of the 5. So up here, we plan on rescuing hawks, maybe falcons, maybe vultures, maybe an eagle. The American crows, Abbott and Coconut will be back here as well with birds of prey. So yeah, Brian, thank you for the $100 and unlocking a pixel. Thank you so much. So yeah, this is where birds will be. Again, this is the smallest enclosure. They get progressively bigger as you move down the line. The posts are the corners of the enclosure. So this is a corner of the enclosure here, and then that's a corner of the enclosure. So this is the long side of the shortest enclosure. Thank you for the sub. This is a long side of the short enclosure. Cool? Pretty sweet. Pretty sweet. Over here, you will notice big concrete pad. This is going to be a building. So there will be food prep area for animal care staff where they can prep diets, meat building. So all of the bird of prey food will be in here. I think that the fox and wolf dog food prep, well, they have the K900, so maybe they'll do that in there. But we'll be able to separate meat and produce prep a lot better than we can right now with just the nut house. So this is a building, storage, meat house, yeah, food prep. And then over here, a leak, except I think I already leaked this on my channel. If not my channel, then no, I did leak it on my channel. Over here, this part of the facility, we are thinking, hoping that I will have a new, one more time? Animal care, could you repeat that?
Oh, sorry, we got them and we will be up there in just a second.
Wahoo, I'll meet you there. In this part of the property, we are hoping that I will have a new, very, very cool neighbor. We are hoping to rescue an American alligator. So we are coming up with some ideas for building this out to be an alligator enclosure. The American alligator has one of the most interesting conservation success stories on the planet. It's a really important one to tell. And Lucas is very passionate about alligators and is really confident in his ability to build a great enclosure for one with a pond, multiple ponds, and an inside space and all of that. So that'll be really, really cool. We love alligators here, and we want more people to love them as well. I have a lot to learn about them, to be honest with you. Actually, I have been asked to take in rescued alligators before. There are quite a few that need rescue. A lot of people like think that they want them as pets. This is like, you guys know this story. And then they're like, oh my gosh, it's an alligator. So there's a lot of them that need rescue, and I have said no in the past because I thought that it would be irresponsible, especially when it was just me and Ella. Like, I was asked to take an American alligator when it was just me and Ella, and I was like, you know what? I don't have the experience for that. If we have some sort of issue arise, like, I don't have the experience to handle that safely.
$5 to charity.
I was like, I don't have the experience to handle that safely. I think that would be unfair, dangerous for me and my staff, and unfair to that animal. And so I've said no. But now that we have Shruti and Lucas here, who are people with crocodilian experience and are very confident and very passionate about it, I feel really good about our ability to provide a really great home to one. So that's something that's in the future as well. Pretty awesome. And other future things, over here, Push Pop. You might look at this enclosure and think, wow, that's a little tortoise and that's a lot of space. We are giving Push Pop a pasture as well. We're calling it the Push Pasture. So in between the wolf dog enclosure and Push Pop's enclosure, we're not going to use that space to build another enclosure in between the two of them. So we were like, let's just give her a pasture as well. So we will be expanding Push Pop's enclosure so she has the ability to get around more, especially as she grows, because she's going to be a really big tortoise. And then the crows, because the American crows are moving up to new bird of prey enclosures, they're getting a brand new enclosure up there. We are going to convert this enclosure into a rodent building. So our chinchillas will move out and have an actual space where we can bring in collaborators with the chinchillas so they can participate in collabs again better. One of the reasons that they're not in collabs very often or not featured very often is because I don't like the setup that they're in right now. It's totally fine for them. Their welfare is great. But it's our least professional presentation right now, because in order for collaborators to interact with the chinchillas, we have to just like let them out in the nut house and then they're like around. And so we're gonna do a new rodent building, make a chin mountain in there so that collaborators can go inside with the chinchillas and experience them that way. And potentially another section of the rodent building. Hello, can I come in this way?
Yeah.
All right guys, moms are here.
Arms are here.
Okay, moms.
Yeah. Oh my gosh,
It's time.
it's time.
Would you like to do the honors?
Alright, are you ready?
Do it. Go
We're
for
gonna
it.
do it.
Moms, it's time.
You wanna get Appa while I get Momo?
You're ready, little man.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Abba!
I know it's a small space. Here.
He's like, what the heck?
Oh my god.
Oh.
Oh,
He's gonna check out inside.
Momo, look.
Momo's out here. He's checking it out.
We got the Dr. Julie grass hut with the Appa Momo
So
sign.
cute, I know, it's so cute. Appa's back. Oh, that's nice grip.
Wow.
That's a nice branch, huh?
Same but different.
Yeah. I recognize this place.
You go through the bubble now.
Oh, I didn't notice that. Cool.
Yeah.
Do you want to take the food out?
Yeah, yeah. We got some food in here.
Are they done exploring?
Yeah.
People pug. Wow.
Destiny sub.
Thank you for the sub. Where? Oh wow, he's up there.
Oh, cute.
Appa, what do you think? What is that? New dome hide. Super secret hide.
Oh.
New bubble. Chat, new feature of the bubbles is they can go straight through them. So there's 2 openings now. Bubble tunnel. Thank you for the sub. Oh my god, he's up at the iPad. Oh my god, Momo's at the iPad.
You get to talk to Iron Mouse.
Boing. Boing.
Oh, it's a fancy camera.
Yeah.
Whoa, yeah.
It's poop and pee proof.
Hooray!
They got this is their sunrise perch right there, all the way up there. So they can watch the sunrise.
Sunrise perch. That's nice.
That's so nice. He's so good.
Peach.
You're gonna run out of pee.
Mirror.
Mark everything.
Mirror. What's he working on up there? That's nice. Chat, that's a fee call. Appa's checking out the iPad. Wow.
Oh, bridge.
Whoa. New bridge. Where are the marms native to? Brazil. They're native to Brazil. Fun branches. There's really good grip on those branches. Wow. He's Spider-Man. Uh-oh. Go see inside. Spider-Marm. Spider-Marm. Momo, check out inside. Appa watching Connor. He's like, I'll go back in there if you want. Appa, look at all your new plants. Appa is sitting next to a Turk's cap right now. It's a hibiscus relative. And then he's also got 2 different species of bamboo on his, oh, now he's in the broadleaf bamboo. What do we think? We were talking about, like, the dream is that bamboo gets stronger and, like, thicker and they can climb around in it. Right now it's a little bit
That'd be so
too thin
cute.
for that, but that'd be awesome.
Hi, Momo. How's inside? He's good.
Hey, buddy. What do you think? Pretty nice. Oh.
Oh my god.
Phew. Thank you.
Moodeng with ever donated $100 to charity.
Moodang, thank you for the $100 donation for unlocking a pixel. Wicked. Thank you, thank you, thank you. He said, is that a new door? Did Dan build that?
That's a good door.
Saikuni, thank you so much for the $100 donation. And for unlocking a pixel, thank you so much.
I know, it's a lot.
That's very nice, buddy. It's very loud.
You can really see his lack of teeth.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a gummy boy.
Oh.
Good job, buddy.
Is he
That's
eating?
nice. That's nice.
Snacks.
People Pug, wow.
You need some
Bracey underscore is up for 34 months.
Thank you for the 34 months.
Oh, I put a little bit of nectar pot on there. That's what you went. Good job, Papa.
Ooh,
Good
snacks.
job.
Snacks, Peach.
Hi.
Peach. So you,
He's so cute.
you'll notice, or maybe you can tell, Momo, like I told you guys at the very beginning of the stream, has had more than half of his teeth removed because when he got here he had dental disease because he was not fed the right things when somebody bought him as a pet. Oh, hi, Appa. So that's why he's a little bit gubby. What do you choose?
Gotta replenish the pee. Gotta replenish.
That's why I choose like that.
Be thirsty.
Hashtag not a pet. Not a pet. Yeah, it's both really unfair to these guys to be a pet inside of your house. And it also is not something that you want. These guys, their job in the wild is that they're seed dispersers, which means that they eat fruits and then they swing around the forest and they poop everywhere. And when they do that, they drop these like fertilized seed bombs to replant trees. So they literally help to regrow forests, which is a really, really important job. But they will be seed dispersers all throughout your house as well. So they'll swing around your house and they will poop. They will drop seed bombs all over. And that's not something that you want. Also, they're monkeys, which means that Code Veronica happens all the time and they will bite you. All the time. Ain't that right, Appa? Yeah, Appa likes to bite sometimes. Code Veronica. Code Veronica is what we say at Alveus when an animal does something that is not what we want them to do, but that's just the nature of them being an animal. So like if I'm trying to do something with Stream and it's like, well, this animal doesn't want to do that, then we just say Code Veronica. I don't remember where it came from. Comes from Resident Evil. What does that concept have to do with Resident Evil? Mom was like, Abba, where are you? Oh, Appa's over here. He's right here. Peach.
Do you have keys if we lock this?
I do, yeah. Is Julia at 3?
Yeah, she would be ready at 3.
Okay.
See if you can chat whenever.
She's here.
Cool.
Julie, are you ready for chats?
Do you want any gel or should I put it?
No, I think we're gonna raid into Julie now. Julie is ready. Okay, chat. Do not go anywhere. We are going to, I wonder if that cam's even up. Yeah.
I have to unlock it.
Okay. Let's do that. We're gonna see if we can get the camera up. So we're gonna raid into Alveus. We have a very special segment on the Alveus Sanctuary channel right now. Dr. Julie is going to be doing a chat segment with you, which is a segment where an expert comes in over the mic on top of the live cams that we have in Alveus, and then you guys can ask questions in chat and she will answer them. Dr. Julie is a primatologist, so a lot of you are asking questions about like, what does that sound mean? Minnie Pearl, thank you for the $100 donation. Thank you so much. I'm sorry I missed that somehow. Thank you. So you guys are asking about like, what does this sound mean? What do they eat? How long do they live? Whatever questions you have about primates over the next hour with Dr. Julie is your time to ask them. And you'll get to watch the marmosets hang out in their new enclosure and get to know it and scent mark everything, aka pee over everything, and that's really awesome. So that's the plan. Okay, should I start the raid? Okay, I'm starting the raid right now. Chat, do not go anywhere. It'll be awesome. It'll be awesome. You guys have to babysit the marms in their new enclosure and make sure they're having fun. And if you don't stay and make sure they're having fun, then you're fake. Thank you for watching. YouTube, thanks for watching. I hope you liked the video. Like and subscribe. See you on the next one. Bye. Come watch the marmosets. They're live 24/7. You can visit them anytime. Okay.
Hold on.